Hi, it's Penny Black and Jill Foster here for your next PB&J card class. And today I'm playing along with the Design to Color blog, and I'm using Penny Black's Tea for Transparent set, Winter's Blossoms, as well as ShinHan Art's Touch Twin markers. And I'll be creating this tag today. So to begin, I have die cut my tag from Penny Black's Creative Die Set Tagged, and I'm going to stamp it with this clear set. So I'm using the poinsettia. And I'm going to ink this with Memento Espresso Truffle ink. And I'm going to stamp it 3 times on the tag, stamping off of the edge of the tag as I go. This is one of my favorite ways to use any type of floral stamp, whether it be for Christmas or just everyday cards, just to take a tag and stamp it off the edge and start coloring. So once I have that stamped, I am getting out my Touch Twin markers. I love these markers. They are an alcohol-based marker, so they allow for terrific blending. They have a brush tip as well as a chisel tip, and they come in every color you could ever imagine. And I'm going to be, for my technique with coloring these, I'm going to always start with my darkest color and then move to my lightest. And this is just the way I like to color with these. I feel like it goes quickly and allows for the truest color to show through when blending. So I'm starting here with Y42, and I'm just going in here on the leaves and putting that darkest color wherever those petals would be overlapping onto those leaves. And I'm just kind of putting that on with a feathering stroke. Then I will go back next with Y41, so this would be my medium color. I had a heck of a time getting these lids to stand up, so I will be listing all of the colors used at the end of the video. So you can see here I'm just going over with that medium color, and it just blends beautifully. And with these markers, I've really found I don't have to worry at all about what letters, what numbers are on at the beginning of the on the lid of the marker. I just pick the colors that I want to put together, what tones I want, and they just blend fantastically. So this one is Y49, and I'm just adding that to the tips of those leaves. So now I'm just going to continue coloring. I'm going to turn on a little Christmas music so you can enjoy, and again, all the colors will be listed at the end of the video. So now that I finished my coloring, I decided to do some inking on my background. So I'm just picking colors that would match somewhat the colors of the poinsettias that were colored. So I started here with a palette ink in the color of sunflower. And then to tone that down, I'm going to add just a little bit of brushed corduroy distress ink over the top. On all of these, I'm using that applicator tool with the foam pad, starting off of the edge and working my way on. Then I wasn't quite the right yellow, so I grabbed the saffron archival ink pad, and that really seemed to match it up to the poinsettia. Next, I'm going to use fired brick distress ink and come in there over on the right hand side. And I am overlapping a little bit onto the flowers that I've colored, but not completely. And then brushed corduroy on top of that again, just to tone it down. And I decided to add just a little bit more of that saffron, that yellow, coming up over on that right hand side. And then this is Festive Berries distress ink. And then a little bit of orange palette ink. And of course some brushed corduroy again to tone that down. And that's a real light layer of the brushed corduroy that I'm applying. Finally, I just flicked some water onto the tag, and as that dries, you get those wonderful water spots that reacts with the distress ink, just to give a little more texture to the background. And the tag is complete. I just added a sentiment and some ribbon. Thanks for watching.